welcome to the Late Late Show. Today's presentation is Telltale Heart, written by Edgar Allan Poe.
Forward to those who are squeamish or react nervously to shock. We suggest that when you hear this sound,
adjustment. Close your eye and do not look at the screen again until it stops.
true, nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous. I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute. I heard all things in the heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. Hey, I wonder what's down there.
Once at midnight dreary, while I pondered and weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded early, napping, suddenly there was a tapping as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at chamber door. Over this and nothing more.
Here is your newspaper.
Is this today's paper?
Yep.
Thank you. You shall be rewarded in heaven.
Charlatan, plagiarist, pathological liar, egomaniac, whimpering child, braggart, an irresponsible drunkard. Edgar Allan Poe did what few American writers had even tried to do before. He tapped the rich reservoir of the subconscious mind to set free the strange and terrible images which had seldom been allowed to stalk the printed page until he introduced them into his work. Poe's life must have been a nightmare. more horrible than even his stories or letters indicate. His writers are reflection of the inner turmoil that was destroying him. The fact that pain, cruelty, premature burial, and the corruption of the grave were an obsession shows how strong was the hold that the desire for self-destruction had upon him. His mind turned inward. The Telltale Heart is one of his most compact and brilliantly executed tales. It has none of the Gothic trappings that date some of his work, so that it reads like a modern, tautly written psychological story. The strong, aggressive impulse in the narrator of The Telltale Heart is so potent that it leads its purveyor to soothly murder his host. What was the source of this aggressive impulse? Did it cause itself? Was it caused by someone else? Was it produced particularly from himself and particularly from someone else? Was it produced either from itself or from someone else? The narrator starts his story by identifying that he wants to get rid of an evil eye. By doing so, he would have to kill an old man in the neighborhood. I love this old man, the narrator explains, but whatever exposed to the old man's pale blue eye, his blood runs cold. Murder seems to be the only solution. The narrator also says that he is suffering from a disease that has sharpened his senses. His hearing is so good that he can make out someone's heartbeat clear across the room. He also claims that he can hear things beyond the present world. You have just wasted your time watching it. Next time, read the story. Instead, have a good night.
I hope you enjoy the show and a little bit in Spanish. Diga el cuento corazón. And don't forget to listen to the Late Late Show next week.